Something very inspiring is going to come out of this message, all right? So make sure you pay very, very close attention, right? Because you're not going through the things that you're going through for no reason, right? It's time to lift your spirits up. It's time to say, you know what? Let's go. Bring it on. Whatever you want to throw at me, I'm going to dodge it like Neo in the Matrix. I know you are going through a lot. We have been talking about it. Somebody commented on my last video and said, it's like we're going through a collective spiritual attack. And those words are absolutely perfect. That's exactly what it feels like. That's exactly what it seems like we're going through. Listen, family, you're getting better, okay? You're leveling up no matter how bad it may look. You always got to see that there is the light at the end of the tunnel. Everything doesn't go downhill forever, but if everybody is experiencing this, not everybody, but when I say everybody, I'm talking about the like-minded, right? The people of your community, the chosen ones, people that are spiritually in tune, people that are spiritually awakened, people that are, you know, very vibrant, people that really have a strong aura. They can really feel what is happening, and they're probably going through several things in their life right now. Listen, remember, you're not going through these things for no reason, and people aren't showing back up. Come on, if people are showing back up, or if people are acting funny, something is really happening. Man, y'all see how that clouds just covered that right up. Remember, people are sent to distract you and destroy you. You being the chosen one of your family, you being the black sheep, you being the one that carried the torch, you being the one breaking generational curses, you being the one to become the first multimillionaire, you being the one to completely change the course of your entire family bloodline, so your name will be spoken about for centuries and decades and decades and decades to come, right? And decades and centuries. And it's just gonna keep going on and on and on and on and on. They're gonna be like, man, they survived through this, they survived through that, they built a business during this time, they did this, they went through this many spiritual attacks, you know, they had people almost throw them off a bridge, they went through this. Like, your story is so powerful. It's so powerful. You have to remember why you were on the journey, all right? Somebody write that down below, comment it down below. Remember why you're on the journey. Remember why you're on the journey. So that way, when someone reads it, it's like it's for them. Remember why you're on the journey, my family. You're gonna get attacked every single day. You're gonna go through a lot consistently all the time. And that's not to say that your life sucks and you're not capable and none of these things, but it's because you're something special. You got a super, super bright light to you, and you are phenomenal. You're amazing. So what do you think the enemy's going to do when it comes to you, when you go through a spiritual awakening, when you start following the path of purpose, when you are no longer programmed by the system, when you have broken free from the matrix? What do you think is going to happen? You think your life is going to be kosher? You're just going to have a straight path now? No, my family, absolutely not. So expect for these things to happen, but this is why through your journey, you gain knowledge and wisdom. So that way you know how to maneuver around the people that are coming back into your life or acting funny. You know how to maneuver around it. You don't get caught up in their schemes and their lies. When you go through this awakening, when you go through this process, when you go through this change, most of you have dealt with a narcissist. Like, that's not a coincidence. It's crazy. Like, as many coaching calls that I've had with people, almost every single one of you have said that you have been married to, dating, talking to, or slept with a narcissist or something to that nature. It's not a coincidence. Those people were sent to destroy you purposely. They were sent to destroy you, to completely throw you out of balance, to make you stay in their little world. You had to go through a lot of trauma. You had to go through a lot of pain, a lot of heartbreak. You had to go through a lot of trials and tribulations to get to where you currently are right now in your life. And look where you are. You're still standing. You're still moving. You're still talking. You're still seeing. You're still breathing. You're still eating. You're still being grateful. When you start to understand and understand who you are, it doesn't matter who was sent to destroy you. Why? Because you remember why you're on the journey. You remember what you have to do. Family, what is it that you have to do? Some of you are holding back your talents, man. Some of you are holding back things that God has blessed you with, and you're not using it to the best of your ability. You need to use that. You need to share your story. You need to go out here. Stop being scared. Go out and do it. This is your confirmation right here. You need to go out and do it. And the moment that you start taking your life seriously and focusing on your goals, this is when people get sent to distract you and destroy you. You have to pay very close attention. You have to keep your eyes wide open. out here in the world, and you have to know your surroundings. You are a very high vibrational person. You can feel energy. You can feel emotions. That's why it's not easy for you to get around certain people. The narcissists, they're like a chameleon, right? Like they can just change forms. They're shapeshifters. You know what I'm saying? So that's how they're able to let your guard down and you don't feel any of that. And then they reel you right in. These people are purposely sent to destroy you. It's like a calculated code, right? It's like an algorithm, family. Like they know how to get in. They know how to be the IV under in your veins, yo. It's crazy. So that's why you go through this massive awakening and change in your life, because your spirit is literally beating on your body saying, I need to get out of here. I need to get out. The ego needs to go through a death. Ego death. Now you start to understand you're more spiritually in tune with the world. That's why you're seeing repeating numbers. That's why you're having dreams of things happening in the future. That's why when you think about somebody, next thing you know, they call you or they text you. You are in tune and you're starting to understand more of who you actually are. Which, what does that do? It causes you to have a pivot, right? The pendulum begins to swing in the right direction. Now you're starting to go towards your purpose. You have to stay focused along this purpose-driven path that you're currently on right now, because, like I said, the people will be sent to destroy you and distract you. How many of you have had people coming back into your life right now? Maybe an ex, maybe somebody's coming back with some BS, right? Maybe they're sliding in your DMs, right? Remember, people miss you. They're never going to find another person like you. Your light is extremely bright. Your aura, your energy, your characteristics, your personality, everything about you is special, right? A lot of people are not going to get to experience that again. Right? They get blessed with your presence one time and that's it. They mess up, that's on them. Next thing you know, you're moving on. You feel me? So, but they don't know how to handle you. Remember, they don't know how to handle that energy. They don't know how to handle it because they've never experienced it before. So they may say that you are the greatest and you're this and you're that and everything like that, but their actions won't match behind it because they don't know how to handle it, because their spirit is disrupted. It's like this little energy ball inside of them that's just imagine like a ping pong table. It's just bouncing all over the place. It's chaotic because it doesn't know how to act. Right? So you have those type of people that come into your life and they end up treating you wrong or doing certain things to you. And then you have the other people that come into your life that pull your guard down and completely break you on purpose and won't bat an eye, will do nothing but laugh, and then they'll keep coming back to you. Now, here's the thing. When it comes to that type of narcissist, when it comes to that type of person, if you don't break that cord, right, that you have between that person, they're going to keep being able to reel you back in. It's like the enemy is just so smart. It's like an algorithm, like I said, that knows how to reel its way and fish its way and sneak its way and slither its way right back into your life. And you end up just taking them right back with open arms. Your life will never change. You will never get better if you do not actually make a change for yourself. The more you allow for things to happen to you, the more it's going to happen to you, my family. All right? Boom. That's law of attraction in itself right there. The more you allow for something to happen to you, it's going to continue to keep happening to you. People are going to disrespect you. They're going to treat you any type of way, and they're going to do whatever they want. Now, this is why it's important for you to take this journey seriously. Remember why you're on the journey. Remember what you're supposed to do. All right. If you're being called away to something different, you have to take that. You have to pay attention to that. Okay. I'm the perfect example. I never, ever thought about getting on YouTube. I never thought about it. But growing up, people would say, yo, Kev, you look like you belong on stage. You look like you should be doing this. And I was always like, I was shy growing up, family. I'm not really shy now. Like, I'll talk to anybody. You know, I have a very strong and I have a very good personality. So I'm very personable. Right? So I'll talk to anybody. But sometimes just like when they said that being on stage, I was like, nah, that's not me. That's not me. Right? And then I was called to start my YouTube business. Right? So I was called to put this motivation out. I was called to lead. I was called to guide. You know, that's why I had a son first, so I can lead him right in the right direction, especially out here in this world, man. Y'all got kids, make sure to lead them in the right direction. This world is crazy with what is going on right now. You know, so that's very, very, very important. The programming, the social media, you know, the negative news channels, all this stuff that has happened, you know, in their generation growing up, man. I grew up in the 80s and the 90s, man, man, what? Y'all remember those times? I'm getting off track here. Please excuse me. But just know, let's get back on task. Let's get back on task. Your life has purpose. What you're doing is meaningful. The ideas that you have in your head, they're not popping up for no reason. You need to write it down on paper and you need to put it into action. If you want help with that, come on over and book a call with me. You can book a call with me, join the community. All right, we can talk about it. I will help you. I will give you ideas. You can ask numerous people that I have talked to, and I have given them several ideas for things with their business and things that they wanted to start. Don't let people distract you. This is really big right now because there's a lot of distractions going on. Whether if it's in the media, it's on social media, you're scrolling all the time on your phone, people are coming back, people are sending you DMs. Like everywhere you look, there's just something always going on. Something is always moving, always moving, always moving, always moving, consistently. Right? So sometimes you need to sit back and relax and give yourself peace, give yourself grace, right? For some of the things that you're dealing with in your life right now. It's all going to change. You're not going through these things for no reason. Remember, you're elevating, right? You're elevating. And in the midst of your elevation, you need to create. Even though it might be a downtime, you need to create. You need to work on you. You need to work on yourself. You need to focus on your goals. When you focus on your goals and your personal growth and development and your mindset, this is when the enemy begins to attack you. Now, the fact that we're going through a collective spiritual attack, shout out to the person that commented that. The fact that we're probably going through that is because majority of you have been, not only is there just a shift happening in the world, there's a shift in consciousness because more people are awakening right now. And with all the growing pains that the earth is feeling right now, right, you're going to feel that down on a DNA level as well. So that's why you're changing internally. That's why you're feeling differently. That's why you're thinking differently. Okay, so it's monumental during this time that you have tunnel vision. You have tunnel vision. I'm gonna say it again. Make sure you have tunnel vision. The distractions are going to come. The people are going to come. If they haven't showed up yet, prepare for it. They're going to show back up, especially because it's fall time. It's cuddle season, family. Right? They coming back to you. They miss cuddling up to your cute self. So listen, I'm trying to tell you, I tell you guys this all the time, all right? So it's cuffing season. They miss you, boo. They miss you, bro. So don't fall for the okie doke. Don't fall for the tricks. Don't allow for it to happen because you already know what's going to happen. You've been there before. Here's the thing. And this is what you need to take and apply into your life. This is the part where you really need to implement into your life because you know what's going to happen. It's already happened before. You've already seen it. You already know what's going to happen. So make the right decision. Sometimes you have to, when you close a door, you have to keep that door closed and you got to throw away the key. Throw it down the drain. Throw it in the ocean. You got to get rid of it. And you cannot open that door ever again. This is when your discernment begins to kick in because you know that they're coming back for a specific reason. And you know it's only going to what? Distract you and destroy you. It's going to pull you backwards from the path that you are currently on. Some people are just so, there's just a lot of evil and just deceitful people in this world. And it's a shame what you've had to experience. And it's not your fault. Some of you are blaming yourselves for things that you've dealt with when it comes to certain people. All right. I don't know who I'm talking to when it comes to this one, but some of you need to stop blaming yourself. This was a confirmation for you. All right. Stop blaming yourself for, man, I wasted 3 years on this month and I wasted 2 years. I wasted 10 years. Don't listen. Those are learning lessons of years. Those are things now that you can take with you into the current, into the present, into the future. All right. You had to go through everything for a reason. Remember that. All right. Remember why you're on the journey. Comment it down below. Remember why you're on the journey. Your name holds a lot of weight. Who you are holds a lot of weight. So the enemy is going to distract you every chance he can, my family. Watch out for the woman in the red dress that comes walking past you down the street, bro. Hourglass body, Coke-shaped body. Be very careful. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about. Be smart right now through the trials and tribulations that you're dealing with, because this is the monumental time for your shift and your transformation to happen. All right. So if you feel like you could pick it up a little bit harder right now, all right, this is what you need to do. This is also what you need to go ahead and apply to your life. If you feel that you can pick it up a little bit harder right now towards the goals and towards the things, the passions, the things that you're currently doing, pick it up a little bit more. All right. Put some more energy into what you're doing. If you're not doing enough, put energy into it starting today. Starting today, not tomorrow, not the next day, not next week. Start it today. Start scripting more, start journaling more, start praying more, start meditating more, start actually working on your business more, coming up with your color palettes, coming up with your scheme, coming up with a tagline, coming up with your business name, making sure everything is going to be registered, right? Start moving and putting things in motion, right? Small actions leads to the greater prize, my family. Okay? So that's why you have to take small action. So there's going to be little tasks and things that you need to do to complete one big goal. Put those tasks in a bucket and make sure you check them off daily and you're moving forward towards something. All right. And give yourself a time frame when you want to get it done. So now you're holding yourself accountable. Okay. This is why you need to join my community. I will hold you accountable. All right. And you will be moving forward. You will be having things actually in progression and getting things actually started. And you're going to feel inspired about that. All right, now you're not going to have the distractions show up because you're around like-minded community of people that want to help you and see you succeed. All right, if people are showing back up into your life right now, if the ex is coming back, if friends are coming back, family members are coming back, just remember why they are coming back and remember why you're on the journey. It's only a distraction and it's meant to completely destroy you. And that's the worst part, is when something can completely destroy you. To a point where there's like no return, right? Where you're completely heartbroken, or now your mindset, right? Like the way that you think about people and situations is completely jacked up. Now you are defining yourself by those circumstances. Remember, you're not defined by those circumstances. Now you're sharing your story because you're going to be able to help other people through this. When you go through your spiritual awakening, just remember this. If I asked you right now, if you were on a call with me right now, I'd be like, all right, so what is it that you want to do? How many of you would actually sit there and scratch your head and think for the next 2 or 3 minutes? Or would you be like, oh, Coach Kev, this is exactly what I want to do? And I guarantee, whether if you're thinking about it or you're saying, Coach Kev, this is exactly what I want to do, incorporated in both scenarios, you're going to say, I want to help people, because that is your true purpose from a higher perspective, from a higher dimensional plane. Your true purpose is to help people. You think the enemy wants you to help people? Absolutely not. When you awaken to this, you're going to get attacked. So pay attention and be smart out here. Your true purpose is to help people, whether that's through music, through writing, through singing, through art, through dancing, through building, construction, right? Through starting your own business, your own personal brand, through sharing your story on YouTube channel, to starting your own shoe, to starting your own clothing line. Whatever it is that you want to do, you already have the capability to do it. You just need to get started. No matter how much fear or anxiety is there living inside of you right now, you need to remove it all and get it started. I know that is much easier said than done. Maybe you have a fear of failure. You have a fear of people being laughed at you. Maybe there's some limiting beliefs there, right? That is why you need to join my community, so we can get you moving forward in the right direction. And so you are not distracted when these people come back to destroy you and distract you. You're going to be able to read right through people as you gain more consciousness. It's absolutely phenomenal and crazy. Like how fast you pick up on people's energy. Like you can just read them from a mile away. You already know what they're about. You already know what they're going to say. You're that's bad news. Or yeah, okay, this person has good energy. Family, you are truly something special. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. You are truly, truly something special. All right. So with you being extremely special, don't let them distract you and don't let them destroy you, my family. All right. You guys are amazing. Another video in the books for you. I hope you all are having an amazing week. I hope you're pushing forward. I hope you're staying motivated. I hope you're staying inspired through all your trials and tribulations. I know we're all going through it right now, but listen, we're going to push through this because we're in it together, right? We're in it together. So let's make sure that we are living our best life. Let's make sure you're eating good. Let's make sure you're doing some exercising. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water, making sure you are spending time to have fun with the right friends. Make sure you're surrounding yourself with like-minded people and you are just living your best life. All right. Live your best life. Live your best life. Go out and do what you want to do. Make sure you're doing a positive thing though. Make sure you're helping people. Do something that's going to be rewarding to your spirit, and the finances behind that will come. It will show up. Give yourself, serve yourself. All right. Out here to the community, to the world, what you have to offer, serve that. And watch how things begin to shift and change in your life, family. All right. So listen, if you want to join the community, I would love to have you over there. go ahead and join it. The link is going to be down in the description, also in the comments below. If you want to have a one-on-one call with me, it's a 1-hour call. Go ahead and book your call with me down below as well. The link will also be in the description as well as in the comments as well. All right, so you all keep pushing through, keep on keeping on, keep moving your needle forward no matter what you might be experiencing in your life. You are amazing, you are phenomenal, you are a bright light, and you are needed in the world, my family. All right, so you all have an amazing day today. Don't forget to turn on your bell notifications for more videos to come, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Peace.